guys, it's Sim, and this is Wrestling Unlimited, as it looks like some in WWE may be a little concerned over Vince McMahon and him trying to take over again, as he did last week on Friday Night Smackdown. If you are unaware, last week's Friday Night Smackdown was heavily, and I mean heavily to the point that just about everything was rewritten and redone by Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon also made some big changes to last week's Monday Night Raw, basically changing the opening segment that was supposed to see Tommaso Ciampa challenge Seth Rollins, and then, well, Vince's whole thing was, no, Ciampa's returning, I don't want him losing in his return. But with that, according to Dave Meltzer on last night's Wrestling Observer Radio, he says that there is a lot of concern backstage from people, as Dave stated the following. He redid the entire show, Smackdown. I've heard a lot about this, and I know that there's rumors that everyone's got to be like treading on water, because I'm sure logic will tell you that there are many unhappy people, and Paul Levesque has to be one of them. These are matches that were built up with promos. They've been promoted for a week. They did the angles last week and then just take them away like nothing. So it's got to be frustrating for the writers. It's got to be frustrating for Paul Levesque. But the thing is, it's Vince, right? And you can't say anything. That's what somebody brought up to me. If you're a writer, you can't say anything to Vince. Even if you're Paul Levesque, you can't say anything to Vince because you're effed if you say anything to Vince. So you can't say anything. They're trying to figure out a way to have him not do this. One person noted to me, like, it would be a lot better if you did it the day before or 2 days before. But no, he's doing it the day of the show. So many are concerned of these changes that Vince has been making. And I get what they're saying as far as the whole, if he makes the change the day before, at least then people get aware of it and the wrestlers can work things out and go, okay, it's not the match we wanted. It's not the match we were, planning on. Let's work out this match. If you looked at that Rey Mysterio LA Knight match from SmackDown, it looked like at points they were not on the same page because apparently everything was changed the day of, and maybe they didn't even have a lot of time to figure out what they wanted to do in the match and had to maybe call some things on the fly. But with it, there are some concerned in the company of Vince trying to make these changes, and even some trying to figure out ways to alleviate the situation.